Hey guys, it's Savannah with I Go Find Properties, and today I wanted to go over the pros and cons of living here in Loxahatchee. For those of you who are not aware, I am a fellow neighbor. I live out here in this area. I sell real estate. This is the primary market of my focus. I grew up in Jupiter Farms, so a very similar lifestyle. And so with that said, I'm just going to share a couple of pros and cons to living in this area. To start, I think one of the biggest pros that a lot of people move here for is the fact that we are no HOA and currently we are still unincorporated Palm Beach County, which overall just means there's a lot less restrictions on what you can do with your property. A lot of times in HOAs, you have rules like no pickup trucks. They may limit the color that you can paint your home, the type of roof that you can have, other types of restrictions like that on what you can do with your property, where out here you have a lot less of that. Another benefit to being out here is that we are agricultural exempt. So as far as some of the breed restrictions that you might run into for HOAs or in-town communities, you're not going to have a lot less of that out here. Livestock, if you want to have chickens, goats, ducks, things like that, there are options for that out here and less restrictions. Additionally, breeds, types of dogs as well, we have overall a lot less restrictions. Another great pro to living out here is that we are on larger lots, a little bit more land, a little bit more space and privacy from your neighbors. Oftentimes when people are moving here, they wonder, why do we build everything right on top of each other? And the reality is we're running out of land and there's a lot more money to be made if we can build more homes on the limited amount of land. So fortunately, when you find areas like Loxahatchee, you do have more land and for a better price, because there are a few HOA communities in the Palm Beach County area that do offer you a half acre to an acre of land. It's just going to come at a much larger price. Another wonderful benefit, leading us right into it, of living out here in Loxahatchee is the cost of living. Because we are currently unincorporated, you're only paying county taxes, not city taxes. The average starting price point out here for a 3-bedroom is anywhere from $550 to $650. And Lord knows you can go further east, and sometimes you can't even get a single family home. You're looking at a townhome for that price. So considering you're getting a home on an acre and a quarter of land, it is still a pretty good deal for Palm Beach County. We have wonderful schools, and because of the space, because of the ruralness, the agricultural exemption, things like that, we definitely have a more quieter, peaceful lifestyle out here. Again, more space, more privacy. A lot of those things can be a huge draw to people who are looking to move to the Loxahatchee area. With that said, obviously on the opposite side of things, some cons to moving here to Loxahatchee. Number one, I would say, is traffic. As far as getting east and west, we only have 3 main roads that get us in and out of Loxahatchee. That's Southern Boulevard, Okeechobee Boulevard, and North Lake Boulevard. So if you're going south, you've got 2 options, Okeechobee and Southern. And then if you're going north, North Lake's going to be your best option going east and west. And with all of the construction and development going out here and along that road, there can be a little bit more traffic getting in and out of Loxahatchee. So that's just something to take into consideration. I always like to say, while yes, having no HOA is a pro for a lot of people, it is a con for some people as well. Again, it is less restrictions. So, as far as how your neighbor decides to maintain their property, what colors they decide to paint it, what improvements they decide